Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back. My name is Ujjwal and I'm a recent medical graduate from India. Currently, I'm observing at one of the best hospitals in Ohio, and this video is all about a day in my life as an observer here. So my day usually starts very early in the morning around 5:15 a.m. and I quickly get up, take shower and get ready in my scrubs for a big day ahead. Then I quickly make my smoothie. I put in some milk, some bananas, some oats, and a whey protein. It will make you go on for like 3 to 4 hours before you feel hungry again. I have been doing this consistently since my medical school days, and I absolutely love how convenient this process is. And the best part, you can just carry it along with you if you're getting late. At around 6 is when I quickly leave my house for the bus stop. It is a quick 10 minutes walk from my place, which is very convenient. Two tips with regards to housing. Whenever you book any Airbnb or any housing, just make sure to check around the area. Go on Google Streets or just Google search the area if it is safe. The area that I booked my stay in, I did not check the area, so it's not one of the nicest of the areas in the US. So you have to make sure that the area is safe. The other tip, if you are going to a program which has a residency program, go on their website and check the residents. See if you can reach out to them, someone from your same med school or from your country, and ask them if they can help you with the housing. Introduce yourself. A lot of residents here told me that I could have actually reached out to them and they would have helped me with the housing. One of them even told me that he had a spare room which he could have leased out to me. So it never hurts to ask, right? Make sure you ask that, and if you can reach out to somebody, that would be great. I actually did that in my next rotation, which is in Orlando. I got someone who had a spare room and also works at the hospital. If you come to Cleveland, make sure to download the transit app. It is very convenient as a student. The bus pass, it costs you around $25 a week, and you can take unlimited rides for that amount. The bus ride for me is around 25 to 30 minutes, and the bus drops me just outside the hospital. A lot of people here prefer having the cars, but as a student, you cannot really afford that. So I would say using the bus is a very convenient mode of transport here in Cleveland. Hi guys, currently I'm in the call room and I thought I should just take some time to brief you about how my day goes like. So I reach the hospital around 7 in the morning and I come here, I pre-round with the resident. We go to each patient's room and quickly ask them if they have any current complaints and if something significant happened overnight, and just quickly go through their notes. So each resident here gets around 5 to 6 patients. That's not really a lot. So we do it for like 30-45 minutes and quickly rush to the huddle. So huddle is when all the people in the team, they get together, the attendings, the nurse practitioners, the residents, the case managers, the pharmacists, and we briefly discuss about all the patients in the ICU, if they have any risky lines or if they can be discharged today or what is holding them from getting discharged. So we discuss all the patients briefly, and to get a quick snapshot of what is happening in the ICU. Around 9 is when the actual rounds take place. We divide into two teams. Each team has an attending, a couple of residents, a nurse practitioner, a pharmacist, and any observers. We go to each patient's room one by one and discuss every patient in detail. The resident presents the cases on how the patient presented and what is going on right now and what they think should be the management plan. The attending, they listen to their plan, they put in their comments on the plan, and they also take some time to teach about the patient's condition. They also ask some questions from the residents, from the observers, and it's a healthy discussion. So here's a tip: if you are an observer, you cannot do much in terms of hands-on experience as an observer, but you can definitely take some time to go through the labs with the help of the resident and try to present the case. This is what I did in my rotation here. I would present at least one case daily. So my resident would have like 5 cases or 4 or 5 patients, and I would take one case from him and I would try to go through the labs, take his help and present the case. So the rounds go on for like 3 hours, and around 12 is when we get free and rush to our noon conference. So noon conference is like a lunch break with the lecture. Me and the residents, we quickly grab our lunch and go to the lecture hall where the professor is teaching something on most days of the week. So this was a little cultural shock for me, because back in India it was considered a little disrespectful to eat in the class when the professor is teaching, but here it's different culture. It's totally okay to do it. Zoom conference goes on for like hour, and around 1:30 is when we come back to the ICU. So residents usually have a couple of procedures to do in the afternoon, like central lines or arterial lines or ultrasounds, and I would just accompany them to these procedures and see how they do it. Around 4 is when the resident is entering notes and I have some free time. The attending would come in and he would try to teach on some topics that were discussed in the morning, or he would ask me or the resident to prepare a talk on some topics that were discussed. So this is another tip. As an observer, please make sure that you ask your attending if they would like you to present a talk on something. I would make sure that I present at least 2 talks in a week. These are the only few ways that you can show your participation as an observer. We would discuss on the topics for like half an hour, and around 4:30 is when we have the exit rounds. So exit rounds is when the residents give a brief updates on all the patients, whatever happened during the day, whatever procedures they did, and if anything needs to be done before we hand over the patients to the night team. Hi guys, it's 5:30 currently and I'm done with the day. Currently I'm walking home. At 5 is when I'm allowed to leave. I usually leave at around 5:30. Usually residents stay up till 7, but then it is not really much to do for me after 5. So I end my day at 5. I take a bus. Yeah, so that is it for this video. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please do hit subscribe. I will be going to Orlando next, so if you want me to make more such videos, please do let me know in the comment section below. I will be happy to do it, and I shall see you in the next one.